Hi guys, lately there's been a lot of confusion and myths whether Botox is good or face yoga is good, and face yoga gives you lines, wrinkles and whatnot. Let me bust those myths for you naturally. So what does Botox do? Botox paralyzes the muscle. Botox is a food poison. So when you get food poisoning, it is the same bacteria that they're using now to paralyze the muscle. When you paralyze a certain muscle, initially you see brilliant results because now there are no lines, no crow's feet lines, no under eye lines, no 11 lines. Long term, what does it do? The muscle is paralyzed. That means the area around it is also going to degenerate at a faster pace. It's not putting to use. Any times if I don't put my hand to use, for example, for a very, very long period, what's going to happen to the muscle there? Eventually, I'm not going to be able to lift the muscle or the hand with that much efficacy as it's needed. The same principle works on Botox. When you are putting an injection on this area, of course, there are side effects that it can go wrong. So definitely go to a good doctor if you are doing it. But why is it not a good alternative long term? It's not healthy. It has a lot of side effects that people do not tell you, and you do not need it every 6 months, because let your muscles breathe, let the blood circulation be enhanced, and naturally let the muscles pump up to ensure that it is trained, and you anyway don't get a lot of fine lines. Aging gracefully is important vis-a-vis not aging completely. How does face yoga help? Now, face yoga gives you lines and wrinkles is definitely a myth, because every time I'm talking to you, I'm not over-abusing or overusing the muscle. When I'm talking or when I'm over-abusing the muscle incorrectly, assume creating frown lines, or I'm squinting, creating crow's feet here, that is abuse of the muscle. But with face yoga, what am I doing? I am actually training my eye region to squint without creating those lines, squint without creating any clogging or any cluster of skin here. So I'm doing the opposite. I'm training your muscles, your crow's feet or your forehead to lift the eyebrows without brow lines, to frown without 11 lines. Of course, it's not 100%. It's only effective up to 60 or 70%, but it is still a healthier alternative to surgical procedures. Now, that being said, there are a lot of wrong face yoga techniques which are circulating in the market by untrained trainers possibly, or by just looking at a few YouTube videos here and there. Every time you create pressure while frowning or creating a lot of lines or holding funny positions like this and then trying to slap or tap, you are actually creating wrong, or you are creating those lines onto your face. But that's not the right technique, and we as responsible face yoga teachers have never taught you that. We are teaching you the opposite. We are teaching you not to create those lines, to stretch your face and yet do those exercises to train or to reduce the long-term efficacy of these lines and yet make you age gracefully. I hope you understand the long-term benefit of what I'm trying to explain and the correct technique. This was just an informative video. I hope you like it. Do share, subscribe and spread the love.